Now I feel better.
Welcome. How's everybody doing today? What's your energy level?
Good.
All right, okay, good. All right, good. So, come into your chair yoga position. Fists between your knees, so that your femurs are at right angles to your pelvis, and you're not leaning against the back of your chair. So part of what this does is to strengthen your back and your core, but this is the basic Tadasana chair yoga position. So put your hands on your knees, just close your eyes for a minute, and then take a deep breath and audibly sigh out anything that is not serving you. So inhale. Come on, inhale. One more time. And then open your eyes. And then we'll start out standing. So Miss Carol, what is the number we're going to stand at?
We'll go with 13 again.
13. So we're going to stand up to the count of 13. We're going to not completely be standing. We're going to hold that position and then slowly rise to a standing position. So, just as a reminder, again, as you rise up, look down. You should always see your toes. So pull your knees in and stick your bum out. So ready, set.
1, 2,
Pull your knees in.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Hold.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1.
And then put your hands on your hips, widen your stance, and begin to do circles with your hips, which loosens your hips and your lower back, as well as your knees. And then change directions. And then come back to stillness, widen your stance a little bit more, drop your hands down, and this is empty coat sleeves, so your arms should feel like there's no bones in them. So just swing them from side to side and turning a little bit as you continue to loosen up your back, your hips, your knees, and if you'd like, you could come up onto the ball of your back foot as you turn, or stay right where you are. And slowly come back to center. Lift up the heel on one of your feet and begin to do circles with your heel and your knee. The ankle is one of those joints you can ignore because there are the persnickety joints, like the knees and hips. But ankles are really important to balance, standing, walking, change directions with the ankle. And notice too that you're balancing on one foot while you're doing this. So we're also practicing balance. And then come to the other foot, lift up the heel, and begin to do circles. Doesn't matter what kind of circles you do, you're still loosening up that joint. Several joints actually. And change direction. And then come back to stillness. Take your shoulders and roll them back. Come to stillness, lift your shoulders up, send them down. And come to stillness, lift one arm, pull it across your body, hold it for a stretch right across here. That should feel pretty good. Come back to center. Lift the other arm, draw it across your body for a nice stretch. Come back to center, look to the left, keeping your chin parallel with the floor. You're not looking up, you're not looking down. Back to center, switch sides. Come back to center, ear to your shoulder, and if you'd like, if it feels good, you can help it over or stay right where you are. Back to center, switch sides, and again, you could help it over, but you don't have to. Come back to center, chin to chest, and roll your chin from shoulder to shoulder, slowly. If I'm going too fast, just say something and I'll slow down. And come back to center. Imagine the tip of your nose is a pencil and do a sideways figure 8. Slowly, so you don't make yourself dizzy. And come back to center. Lift your arm up to the side. We'll do archer. So you're going to pull an arrow from your quiver, put it in your bow, pull back, and let fly. Reach in behind, grab an arrow, put it in your bow, let fly. One more time. And come back to center, switch sides, pull an arrow from your quiver, put it in your bow, pull back, and let fly. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. No, I'm sending good stuff in your direction. Not to worry. And one more. Pull back, let fly. And come back to center. Widen your stance again. So inhale your arms up. We're gonna do moon salutation. So once to each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring your arms down. Send one arm down the side of your leg, the other arm pointed to the sky, and have that hand go as far down your leg as you feel, as feels comfortable. Feels like a good stretch in your side. Inhale back up. Change sides. Send that arm down your side to wherever feels good, ever feels like a good stretch. And come back to center. And then the other hand wants to go on your knee, your shin, your ankle, or your foot, other arm pointed to the sky. But go to where it feels okay. Feels like a good stretch on the backs of your legs and your buttocks. Inhale back up again, slowly. Switch sides on your knee, your shin, your ankle, or your foot. Come back up again. Widen your stance, 5-pointed star, and then take your, then pivot your heels so that your feet are pointed, yes, in opposite directions. Bend, and then as it's available to you, begin to bend your knees, but tilt your pelvis forward so you don't arch your back too much. So bend and tilt your pelvis forward. So this is a great pelvic floor exercise as well as, again, leg strength. I won't hold this for too long. Oh, no. Straighten everything up. Pivot your heels so that their feet are parallel. Hands out, palms to the sky. As you inhale, lift your hands and bring your feet closer together. Exhale. Yay. Yeah. and come to the front of your chair. You're not sitting down yet. Just make sure you can feel the front of your chair on the backs of your knees so you know where the seat of your chair is. And then again, we're going to sit down. Carol's going to count us down to 13, so you're going to be a slow sit down. Make sure you pull your knees in so that you don't have pressure on your knees. So rather than like this, you're going to go like that. So ready, set.
13, 12,
Pull your knees in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1.
Yeah. So again, the purpose of this is to build up leg strength, to be able to get up and down and not use your hands. And that's a very classic yoga position called chair. It's not easy, but it's good for your leg strength. It's good for your balance. So and then put your hands on your knees. Just make sure you're back in your chair yoga basic position. Put your hands on your knees and begin to do circles with your torso. Loosening up your spine gently. Change directions. And then come back to stillness. Your hands are still on your knees. You're going to lean forward, arch your back, look up as you inhale. As you exhale, you're going to round out your back, chin to chest. And we're going to do 10 of these. So inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round out your back, chin to chest. So we move and stretch our spine in 3 planes, front and back, side to side, and then a twist. Last one. And come back to center. Put your hand on your side of your chair, lift up your arm, lean. We're gonna hold this for a couple breaths. Inhale back up, change sides. And then we'll go back and forth, inhaling up and then exhaling to the side. Last one. And then come back to center. Put your hand on your knee, your right hand on your left knee, your right hand in behind you. Turn and look over your shoulder, keeping your chin parallel with the floor. Breathe. Inhale back to center, switch sides. Come back to center, grab your band. We'll just start out again doing a spinal exercise, but you'll notice that with the band, it's going to be easier to lean to the side because your bottom hand is being supported by your top hand in the band. So inhale back up and then to the other side. Inhale. And then come back up again. Bring the band out in front of you. And then you're gonna have to find what that sweet spot is, where to hold your band. I like to hold it just a little bit wider than my shoulders. And then as you stretch, so don't start yet, but as you stretch, you're gonna stretch it like this. Now, when you come back to your starting position, it never wants to go limp like this because you get the most out of this by continuing to hold it taut. So, and we'll do 10 of these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever you can do is where you should be. 6, 7, 8, 9, and with 10, we're just gonna hold it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come back to center.
Oh. I can feel the burn.
Don't move
Did
up.
you
If
feel
you move
the
up,
burn?
you're gonna be.
Oh, it's worse?
Yeah, it's gonna be worse. Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. Take your hand, take it behind your back as if you're putting on a shawl. Make sure you have a good grip on it. And again, don't let it go slack. You just want to hold it taut the whole time, but we're gonna pull forward and we're gonna do 10 of these. Everybody set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and then hold it. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
yay. But wait, there's more. So take your band, lay it on the floor. Now, I find it generally for this one to be standing about the middle of the band. Because if you're too far out on one side, you're not gonna get that much. So you're just gonna hold one end with one hand. And your fist is gonna face to the ceiling. And you're gonna keep your elbow close to your side because we're isolating the muscle and just working the bicep here. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we'll just hold.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then let go, and then switch sides. And remember, hold it as, when you go to stand on it, as far back as you're comfortable, so that you get a good pull. And your fist wants to be faced to the ceiling, your elbow wants to stay kind of glued to your rib cage. Ready, set, 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
hold,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.
all right, let go. Take your band, put it across as close to your knees as possible, and then under your knees, just crisscross it. So you have like the both ends in your hands. Okay, and then again, you can pull it as tight as you want to. And rather than move your leg from side to side, you're gonna lift it and move it to the side. So lift your knee, 1, 2. Lift up your knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And come back to center, and then lift the other knee. So again, you're not moving it from side to side, you're lifting it up. Yes, as if you were lifting it over, I don't know, a glass or a rock or something. 3,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then hold it.
10, 9,
So put the band aside for now. And make sure you're back in position. Put your, bring one knee up as far as it'll go. This is for your hip as well as your buttocks and your back. Yeah. And then put it down again, and then the other knee.
I do this even before I get out of bed.
So somebody had said there's a knee virus going around. I appear to have caught it. Now, it's not really a virus, but it feels like it's viral. And then put it back down again. Warm up one knee. I'm waiting for Trivial Pursuit so y'all can say, we're moving the synovial fluid around, warming up the muscles, the tendons, everything around that knee. Then lift it up and do some circles. Change directions. And then go to the other knee, warm it up. And then lift it up and do some circles. And remember, the only person don't compete against whoever is in front of you or back you to the side. I already told you the story of my hard-learned lesson. Showing off on a cruise ship and taking a year for my shoulder to recover. So it's wherever you are is wherever you should be. And then come back to center. Lift up that first knee, straighten it out, and point and flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold it.
10, 9, 8,
Lift it a little higher.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And bring it down. That Carol is a blessedly slow. No, it's good. Lift up the other knee, straighten it out, point and flex 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then hold.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bring it down. Now, after we worked on that, we're going to turn to the side and scoot yourself towards the corner of your chair, making sure that your front foot is flat on the floor. And in this position, unlike Warrior, you just want a 90-degree angle to your leg. Put your hands on your hips. Make sure your hips are not rotated, but that they point towards that front knee. Inhale your arms up. And then you can start to slowly lean back and do as much or as little as you feel like at any point. So you can feel what happens as you lean back. You're stretching your quadricep. After the work that it just did, we also want to do a counter stretch. But if this is too much, all you do is lean forward again. So lean back as much as feels okay. Feels like a good stretch. And we hold stretches for varying amounts of time between, generally, a stretch like this from 30 seconds to a minute. We won't hold it that long. Inhale your arms back up. Come back to center, switch sides. And again, scoot yourself towards the corner so that your front foot is flat on the ground. and this side leg wants to be at 90 degrees. Hands on your hips to make sure they face that front leg. Inhale your arms up, and then lean back to what feels like a good stretch of your quadricep, but doesn't feel like it's too much. Inhale back up again, turn to center. And then for this next one, you can put your ankle on your knee. You can cross your legs so that your front leg is you're on the ball of your foot with your front leg, or you can bring it all the way up. And rather than push that down, particularly if you have knee replacement, you want to just begin to lean forward. And as you lean forward, you can feel the difference as you feel the stretch in your hip. And at any point, if it's too intense, you can lean back a little bit. But this, and as we hold this, you'll find that stretch and that intensity lessens. As do you feel it? Yeah, it becomes easier. Yeah. And then straighten back up, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, and open up into a sitting version of tree. Inhale, exhale. Come back to center, switch sides. And so again, you can be in any position and then just lean forward a little bit. Hands to heart center. Bring out your arms up, open up, breathe. Inhale, exhale, bring everything back down. Bring your leg back down. And you can cross your legs. And if you'd like, you can bring your foot in behind your leg or just stay with them crossed. Whatever leg is on top, the opposite arm wants to be higher. And then you're just gonna put one elbow inside the other. And then the money move, and then your hands can be like this, can be like this, or can be like this. Lift up your hands as we come into eagle and feel that stretch across your scapulae. Inhale, exhale, let that eagle fly, yeah. And then switch sides. And again, you could just have your legs crossed. You can bring one inside the other. And then whatever leg is on top, the opposite arm wants to be higher. And just bring that elbow inside, yes. And then your hands can be like this, or they can, and then just however you can do it, it's perfect. Bring your arms up. Inhale, exhale, let that eagle fly. And let's stand back up again. So Carol, you want to count us? Oh no, we don't stand up without earning it. Got to earn that stand up.
1, 2,
Pull your knees in,
3,
stick your bum out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13.
Hold.
Hold. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Good job.
Yeah. And then come to the back of your chair. I'm going to come to the side of my chair. And we'll do marching in place to the count of 30. So ready, set, go ahead, Carol.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah. Come to the back of your chair. Oh, you're still at the back of your chair. And we'll do some back lunges. So hold on to your chair and you're going to step back and kneel. And we'll do 10 on each side. Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come back and come to the side of your chair. You can take a breath. If you have water, you can take a drink of water. Very important to keep hydrating. And we'll work on balance. So you can hold on to one side of your chair, you can hold on to the back of your chair. So we're gonna engage your right leg. Turn that left leg out, coming onto the ball of your foot. Find an unmoving spot on the ceiling or the floor to stare at, something that's not moving. And if it's available to you, you can lift your foot up off the floor or stay with the ball of your foot on the floor. Lift an arm. Make sure that if you feel your balance is 100%, you can lift the other arm. But continue to stare at that unmoving point. That's how you can keep your balance. Inhale, exhale, bring everything down. Switch legs. Move a little closer here. So engage your left leg. Take that right leg, turn it out, coming onto the ball of your foot. And you can begin to lift your foot up. Remember, it wants to go above or below your knee, not at your knee, because the knee doesn't want to go that way. So you can find that unmoving point. You can lift one arm. The other hand can stay on the chair, can hover above the chair, or you can bring both arms up. Concentrate. Inhale, exhale, bring everything back down. Switch to your original leg, your right leg. take your left knee, lift it up, send it back, and find a point on the floor to stare at. You can hold on to your chair with one hand. The other hand can be out like an airplane or back like a cape, or you can let go and have your hands, and I find this easier with a soft knee rather than a locked knee. Inhale, exhale, bring everything down, switch sides, lift up the knee, send it back, find a point to stare at. You can hold on to your chair, your arms can be like an airplane or flowing behind you like a cape. And again, I find this particular balance easier with a soft knee. Bring yourself back up again. Come back onto your right leg. Send your left leg out to the side. Not all the way out to the side so that you're leaning over, just up off the floor to the side. You can hold on to your chair or bring your arms up, but find that one point to stare at. Because if I even start lifting, looking around the room, I lose my balance, so it's normal. It's okay. Balance is definitely something that you get better at with practice. And bring your hands down. Remember, don't send your leg too far out because you'll kind of get a little tippy. So it just wants to come off the floor to the side. Find that unmoving point to stare at. Inhale, exhale, bring everything back down. Yay. Come to the front of your chair. Don't sit down yet. Make sure you can feel the front of your chair seat on the backs of your knees. Carol, sit down. We're going to sit down at the count of 13 again. Stick your bum out, pull your knees in.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay. How's everybody feel? But wait, there's more. So turn to the side of your chair and scoot yourself towards the corners. We do a warrior series, very classic yoga asanas. And this time, your front leg can go as far back as is comfortable. Put your hands on your hips. Make sure you're not rotated, but that your hips face that front leg. Inhale your arms up, look up. Warrior, Virabhadrasana. And notice how not only are you building strength and a stretch, but this is also a good balance. So inhale, and as you exhale, bring your arms down. That back foot is flat on the floor. And you're looking at over your front fingers. Side warrior. Take that front arm, rest it on your leg, back arm up, look up. And then take that top arm pointing straight to the sky. Take that arm resting on your leg, take it off your leg, point it to the earth. Triangle. Inhale, stretch, switch arms. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back down to center. and switch sides. So again, just scoot yourself to where you're comfortable. That back leg is on, you're on the ball of your foot, and it can go in any position like this, or all the way back like this. Put your hands on your hips, make sure you're not rotated. Inhale your arms up, look up. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your arms down, and your back foot is now flat on the floor. You're looking out over your front fingers. Perfect. Beautiful. Take that front arm, rest it on your leg, back arm up. Take that top arm, point it straight to the sky. Take that arm resting on your legs, point it straight to the earth, triangle. Inhale, reverse your arms. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Yay, that was a lot. And then at this point, you can come and rest. And make sure your phones are silenced. You can rest and come into a comfortable position while we work on Mula Bandha or root lock, which is just like a great term. So it's our pelvic floor exercises. So just get in a very comfortable position. You can lean your back, close your eyes, and then as you inhale, there is going to be that imaginary string, and you're going to just pull everything up from where your sits bones are, your buttocks, all the muscles in your pelvis, pull them up like towards your navel. So just relax and try to keep your hands. It's very hard to not like tense up my hands, but just relax your hands, close your eyes, inhale, pull everything up, and then you're going to continue to breathe normally, but everything is going to be pulled up and held tight. And then as you exhale, relax. Inhale, pull everything up. Breathe. Keep everything held taut. And then as you exhale, relax. Inhale, pull everything up like it's on a string. Exhale, relax. Pull everything up again. Inhale. Hold everything pulled up nice and tight. And then as you exhale, relax. One more time for this one. As you inhale, pull up. Pull everything up from where you're sitting. Tighten your buttocks. All the muscles in and around your pelvis. Pull everything up. And then as you exhale, relax. And this time, as we inhale, we're going to pull everything up and we're going to immediately relax. So inhale, pull up. Exhale, relax everything. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, relax. 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 And then relax. You could open your eyes and know that Mula Bandha, that what we've been doing is about 1,200 years old. So clearly exercising and strengthening your pelvic floor has been needed to be done for as long as we've been alive as humans. So So come into a relaxed position. Oh, I know, there's one more stretch I want to do. So come forward again. Put your right hand on your left knee, and then take your arm and put it behind you. Now, if that's too much, you could just put it on the bottom of your chair, or put it on the back of your chair and turn and look over your shoulder. So this is a good stretch to do because when we back up our cars, for instance, you want to turn and look over your shoulder. So this is a good stretch to maintain that mobility. And come back to center and switch sides. And come back to center. And now completely relax as we get ready for meditation. Carol, do you want to turn off the lights? So just come into a comfortable position, and we're just going to practice our three-part breathing. So remember, as you inhale, stick your belly out. It'll lower your diaphragm, making more room in your lungs. So as you inhale, you're going to feel it's three-part breathing because it's the belly, your rib cage, and then your chest. So you breathe in slowly. And then breathe out slowly, emptying your lungs completely. Inhale again. Exhale completely. Inhale again. Exhale completely. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. And then put your hands back on your legs again in whatever position feels comfortable to you. And we'll start with a breathing exercise that I taught my mother years ago. And you're going to inhale to the count of 4, hold to the count of 4, and then sometimes you can exhale to the count of 4. That's sometimes easier to remember, but your exhale wants to be twice as long as your inhale. So you empty your lungs completely, otherwise you'll hyperventilate. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale through your lips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do this slowly and count in your head. Inhale, hold, exhale. Again. One more time. Leave your eyes closed. Let your body relax and sink into the chair. Let go of anything that happened before you got here and whatever is coming afterwards. Let these few minutes be a gift to yourself. Starting at the top of your head, release any stress from your forehead. Release any stress from around your eyes, no squinting. Relax your cheeks, your your jaw. Let your jaw and your tongue go slack. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Relax your arms, your hands, your fingers. Relax your back, your belly, your hips. Relax your legs, your feet, your toes. If any stray thoughts come into your mind, just let them pass through like clouds across the sky. And if your mind begins to wander, just begin counting your breath. Allow your breath to slow your inhales, slow your exhales. Imagine yourself in a place that brought you peace. Maybe you're floating in water that is clear and warm. The sun is warm. The air is cool. The breeze is fragrant. Let yourself sink a little deeper. Let your body feel light, floating, your mind focused. Slow your inhales, slow your exhales. Slowly come back into the room, wiggling your fingers and toes. May there be peace. May all beings be free. May all beings feel safe. Namaste. Thank you.